Okay, so I brought the Sky out today. I was going to go to the range, which we probably are. However, we do have a small issue. I was just talking with him about it. It's not a problem with the gun. However, it is a problem with the magazines. I don't know if you can see it or not, but if you can notice, this magazine has just a little bellow inward. They both actually have it. One not as much as the other, but there's a little bellow. That little bellow is just enough to where it's causing the follower from acting properly. And the follower is actually getting hung up inside. And it's in enough to where the ammunition is actually touching the bullet part. The front is actually touching the magazine, which is stopping it from coming up, because once you get a couple in there, it binds. And then the follower sticks, and then you can just shake it and the ammo will come right out of the gun. So I was just talking with them and they apologized, which, yeah, okay. And they are rushing 2 out today for me. And they're sending a return to pick these up because they want to check them naturally. She said she had heard of a few problems with the followers and the magazine, in some of the production. So they're going to take care of that. And she said that, because I had told her that I wanted to take it to the range today, however, it's not going to work. So what I told her I wanted to do, if she didn't mind, was take the plate off and get a piece of stock, wood or metal, put it down inside this thing, downright, and tap on it on both sides to see if I can get that little bellow out of there so I can use it for today. And she says that wouldn't be a problem, but try not to do it to both, because she wants to be able to look at them so that they can correct any problems that they may have, down there. Now, I know she's just giving me a line of bull, because they know they had a problem with them, I'm sure. I'm not the only one. They got 2 magazines that had a problem. This was a run. They had a bad run, apparently. And, and instead of recalling, which I can understand, over a few magazines, they wait until they get the call and just replace them. So I'm not discouraged by no means, because I still think the gun is a good gun. But they had a problem with magazines. So I'm going to try to fix one of them, just so I can take it to the range today, and we'll wait for the new ones to come in if I can't. But we'll see what happens. All right, here's the story. On the Sky, I did have a problem with the magazines. I left one of them alone, and if you can see it, you can kind of see where it's kind of like bellowed in a little bit right there. There's a little bit of a bellow. And that little bellow, believe it or not, helps to jam up the follower. And when you stick around in there, the tip of the bullet is actually touching the inner of the magazine, which makes for a very uncomfortable load and sometimes a problem feeding. At one time I loaded up the mag, the follower got stuck below, and I was able to just shake the rounds out of it. So I called the manufacturer, Sky, in Florida today, and they said they were going to ship out 2 new ones ASAP. And because of the holiday, naturally, and the weekend, I probably won't see them until Monday, she says, but she's going to see if she can do something so I can have them by Saturday, which, I appreciate. I really shouldn't have had the problem to start with, but like I say, nobody's perfect. But But I did mention to her that I think that I can correct the issue on it, but I'd still rather have 2 new ones and have them check them before they're sent. And then she's also going to send a pickup for these. But what I told her was, if I was to take this apart, the magazine apart, and where is it? And take the file and run it through the magazine and tap on it to get that little bellow out of there, that it may work. And if she had a problem with me doing that, seeing that I'm going to send it back, because I wanted to take it to the range today and use it. And she said she had no problems with that, you know. She says, just put a little hand note with the problem being and how I corrected it if it worked and so on and so forth. So anyway, we took it to the range. And I'm surprised. It's a nice gun. I can't say anything bad about it. It's all good. The wife actually shot this and scored better with this than she did any of our other guns. It just fits her perfectly. She likes the weight, she likes the feel, she likes the sights, and she was doing a nice little group, and I'm happy. If somebody puts a group in the palm of their hand at anywhere between 10 to 25 feet, I'm happy. And they were at 25 feet when she was doing it, so she was doing very well. And she liked it. And we put her into the 22 for a few minutes because I just wanted to try out the new Charter Arms, which I'll do a video on that in a minute. 22, and she fired a few rounds through that, but she wanted to go back and actually use this. So this is what she likes. So this is the gun of her choice, and that's what she likes, and that's what it is. So anyway, I'm home cleaning it. And now that I've taken it apart, there's only one thing I don't like about it, but it's not a deal breaker. I like it because it has a full slide. I like that. Full track. Not just 2, 3 little pieces. It's got a full track on it. The whole gun I like, except for I don't care for the pin assembly. When I was talking about the track, I think I had it in picture. It's got a full slide on it. I like that. I like the hammer being hidden. Well, not hidden, but recessed, if that's what you want to call it. I like the whole gun. Again, it's not a deal breaker, but I don't care for the disassembly. I don't like the pin. It's okay. It came right out for me, but I'd be too afraid of it possibly falling out. I just don't like it like that. I prefer to have something on the other side to hold it in play. But other than that, it's a good gun, and I'm actually going to buy another one because, again, the wife likes this one. It was bought for her for Christmas. I will use it a few more times and run a few more 100 rounds through it just to break it in, so to speak. And then make sure there's no hiccups or burps along the way, seeing that the wife is going to be using it. And other than that, I'm going to be buying another one. So other than that, it was good. So other than that, you got that? Other than that, had no problems with it. I like the gun. Magazines was a little bit of an issue. I corrected the problem. I really don't need new ones, but I feel they're owed to me. I shouldn't have to repair magazines, and I would prefer to let them know about it anyway. So that's that. So much for the SCCY. Good gun. I'm buying a second.